What's up, guys? Back with another video. Just wanted to talk about. I was sitting here listening to Hebrews chapter 11, and it was talking about faith and how faith is believing that in God existence, that He exists, and how when we think about faith and we think about where our faith is these days, and we going on this journey believing in God and trusting on God on the journey that we're going, that He built. Um, and it's just so amazing because faith is believing in what to hope for, and it's impossible without faith. It's impossible to please God, and God moves by faith because when we are truly opening up our hearts to hear from God and removing moving with God, right? And He's helping us to get through what we're going through, and faith helps us to continue to walk because we're walking in the Spirit and we're not walking in the flesh, because our flesh will cause us to want to do the opposite and not think about moving in the Spirit, because the flesh will always go the opposite way. And these days of times, we need to walk in faith and walk in more spiritually, because when we think about everybody like Abraham, Noah, David, Esther, Peter, Paul, and many others, moving by faith, believing in what God was telling them, and didn't allow it to turn them away. Things to things to make them turn away from what they believed, what God was telling them. Yeah, some of them have made mistakes, and yes, we're going to make mistakes on our path as we continue to go. But as we continue to keep trusting God, and thank God that we can ask for forgiveness because He loves us so much, and while we moving in faith, because it's time that we continue to move in faith, so we can stay strong in our weak moments, because we all have those moments when we are weak. We end up being weak. We end up being frustrated because of the bills and how we're going to pay the bills, and how we're going to put gas in the car, and how we're going to take care of the family and all other things, and continue at work. But as we continue to have faith and continue to pray and continue to believe for the guidance, continue to believe in the guidance, continue to believe in the knowledge that we receive, so we can continue to be strong and take care of our family, being strong and take care of the most important things that's really important. Because the enemy is, his assignment is just to kill, steal, and destroy. To make sure that our faith gets down low. Because what happens when our faith is down really, really low, what happens, we feel like God is not working. We feel like it's no way out. But with Jesus picking us back up, because we are we're building our faith. And when we think about ourselves, when we think about our faith, where is our faith today? Where do our faith stand today? When we think about our own faith, when we think about that, where is our faith? Because you remember, like, when they was on the boat and the storm was coming and Jesus was asleep, and Jesus, then it was like the disciple was talking about how they thought they were gonna die. They thought they were gonna perish out there because of the wind was blowing and everything was just going crazy. But Jesus rising up, calming the storm, and asking them, where is your faith? So when we think about what's going on in our life, the wind blowing, the thunderstorm, the lightning, the thunder, in our life, then we get that question to us about where is our faith? Where do we stand in our faith? And thank God that, we can continue to grow. And, and when we call on Jesus, that He'll calm the storm. But we also got to do our part. And believing and doing the things that He wants to do. Because He loves us too much to continue to just stay in a low faith. He wants us to continue to grow. And I hope this encouraged you like it encouraged me. To continue with faith. To walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah, things gonna come challenge us. To attack our minds. To attack our hearts. And attack our families and friends. And But as we continue to build our faith. Continue to keep our eyes on Jesus. Keep our eyes on God. And we're going to be just fine. Because of what? We're moving in the area of faith. I love you. God loves you. Peace. God bless.